Hey guys, thought I'd just let you know about a pretty interesting video that I really recommend you to go ahead and check out. It's from The Verge. If you are planning on buying a new tablet this year, whatever it's going to be, an iPad 3, is it going to be a new Android quad-core Tegra 3 tablet, or if it might even be a Windows 8 tablet. Yes, because that's the three operating systems that's going to be the main thing of this year in gadgets when we talk about tablets. So The Verge has been giving out a quick video where they're comparing iOS versus Windows 8. So they're comparing the iPad 2 versus a Windows 8 tablet, and obviously this tablet, running Windows 8, that's a new operating system, kind of like Windows Phone 7, but it's for a tablet, and that they're now starting to call Windows. They don't call it Windows Phone 7, they call it Windows 8. Yeah, I know it's a little confusing that they call on computers they call it Windows 8, and on tablets they're gonna call it Windows 8, but are they still gonna call it Windows Phone 7 on smartphones? I mean, it's a little confusing with the name. Okay, I know I'm gonna get a hater comment just because I said that right now, but okay, so time to stick to the topic here. They're showing off this new Windows 8 versus an iPad, and I'm pretty sure that you know how iOS works. It basically works the same on every single device. So if you have had an iOS device, you know how it works. But it's pretty interesting when they're comparing this iPad 2 versus this Windows 8 tablet, because Windows 8 comes with some pretty interesting things. First of all, it's very gesture-based heavy, comparing to an iPad. Now, the iPad is getting some new gestures in iOS 5. One of them is a four-finger swipe. So if you are inside of an app, and then you can use four-finger swipe to go to the next app if you have multiple apps up and running in the background, or of course you can just double tap on the home button, but it's a little easier to use those gestures once you get used to it. And also they have another gesture right now that is I think you also take them four fingers, and then you just push them out, and then you can go outside, go back to the home screen. And that's the two only gestures they have right now. When they're comparing it to this Windows 8 tablet, the Windows 8 operating system for tablet is going to come with multiple gestures. That's extremely cool and makes the tablet feel a little more advanced. At least, from what I saw in this video. It's a 10-minute video, as I said, from The Verge. You can go ahead and check it out right now. But those cool gestures are that on the bottom, let's say you're inside of an app. On the bottom, to get up all of your settings, you're just going to swipe up from the bottom of the tab, and then you will get all of your settings for just that app that you're in. So if you're in a mail app, and then you swipe up, and then you will see all of your mail settings and stuff like that. So that's the bottom, and then the top of the tab, if you go ahead and swipe down from that, then you will basically use close an app. On the left side, you basically have the way so you can switch apps. So if you just go from the left side of the tab and you swipe, then you basically would change the app that you currently are having up and running. So let's say you have a mail app, and then you have your browser up and running, and then you want to change from the mail app to the browser, then you swipe on the left side, and then it will just quickly make a cool 3D transition and they change apps. So that's very, very intuitive and very clever and smart. Also, we have the right side of the tab in Windows 8. So basically, if you swipe from the right side, you will open up the new Charms bar, which is basically just a quickly way to access search, your devices, like your wireless settings, use those quick access things to this new Charms bar that's going to be available in the new Windows 8. And speaking of Windows 8, you can now go ahead and download the Windows 8 consumer preview for computers. I think that they've downloaded, or it got downloaded over 1 million times the first 24 hours. So obviously a lot of people are interested in this operating system, and of course they are focusing a lot in Windows 8 on tiles, comparing to Apple that's working a lot on apps. But yeah, definitely will be interesting. I'm not a big fan of the Metro UI. I think it's a little, I don't like it extremely much, but definitely I think it's insane how good that they have used all the gestures. And also one cool thing that they did show off was that you can have two apps open up at the same time, side by side. So let's say you want to check your mail, then you can have your mail. You can pinch it. You know, you can put it on the left side of the screen, and then in on the other side you can just have your browser up and running, so you can read mail and browse at the same time. Now that's pretty badass. That's something I've never seen before, and it's pretty cool that Microsoft, you know, they know what they're doing. They know that they can do good stuff. They do extremely cool stuff, and that's something that I use a lot in Windows 7. That you get if you have two programs up and running, if you want to have them side by side, it's very simple because they have this snap feature. But yeah, definitely go ahead and watch the video if you want to go ahead and do so below. You know, in the description, I'll have a video and a page to Redmond Pi's article about this, what they think about it, and also The Verge when they were talking about it and making this comparison video. And also, it seems like the tablet that they were using on Windows 8, it did look like a pretty big tablet, you know, even bigger than 10 inch, like 11, 13 inch. We all like it big. Yeah. See.